Happy 1 year! Yay! Happy
Yay!
1 year books and bindings.
1 year strong. Happy year. I
Oh
can't believe
yeah,
we made it this far, Jordan.
I know. We have had so many really fun conversations with
Yeah,
other people, with each other. Yeah, I can't believe we're already 1 year into this journey. It's so fun.
such a fun time. I know when we first started like having an idea and it came to fruition and here we are 1 year later. I know it's fun to think about for sure. So
What are some of the highlights looking back on the year?
yeah, honestly, I think just getting to interview so many fun authors and getting to hear their writing process and also, me interviewing you, so I get to hear about, marzipan and it was just fun, just a fun time to just get to know, I think, more people in in a structured way, but still kind of like more personal than what Instagram would provide.
Mhm. Yeah, I
How about
completely
for you?
agree. Yeah, I think similarly, it's one thing to follow people online and on Instagram, but then a whole other thing to talk to them, kind of face to face. And something that I think one of my favorite parts of books and bindings is before we push record and after we push stop record, and those little chats that we get to have with the person or with each other, just to be like, oh, here was my day. And then it's just so cool to have those intimate moments with people instead of just interacting with them, you know, via a comment or a like or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. I echo everything you just said. And along that vein, it actually transitions really well into kind of our new format, I guess, for books and bindings for this year. It is kind of funny that like our first year is like in a February instead of January. It's like this is our new year. But for our new format, I know we're thinking of kind of not stepping away, but not doing as many monthly check-ins because from month to month, like not so much differs, but focusing more on author interviews, which I think would be really fun. So we do have one geared up for March, which is great. And there are a few others that we're interested in so far to, reach out, but we have to ask them. So we'll see how that goes. But I know we're still planning on doing these videos for sure, but maybe just a little less frequently. So
Mm-hmm. And I think last year was a big publishing year for both of us. You were publishing a book, and you're going to be publishing a book again this year. But it was kind of neat that we were both publishing a book last year. And so we wanted to have those opportunities to talk to each other about what is your writing journey like? And but I think now that we're not in as heavy, or I'm not as heavily in a publishing year as I once was. And even just realizing and fine tuning, oh, these are the things that we actually really like about books and bindings. We want to dive in a little bit more with those. So yeah, just like you said, I'm really excited for the people that we're going to be interviewing. And I just think it'll be a great way to interact more with the people that we meet on Instagram.
yeah, for sure. And for when we do, these update videos, hopefully we'll have more stuff to offer. Like oh yeah, like I actually have this much for like a writing update, or
Mhm.
I've 3 months have gone by or 2 months have gone by and I've read all these books. We'll have more to talk about. Which I think gives us a little bit more of a breathing room to create more content, which is good. So yeah,
Mhm.
all around just fun, exciting updates. But
And we do have something really fun coming up in the spring, which we're not going to share yet, but that will probably make an appearance in some form on Books and Bindings. So yeah, I want to share it, but I won't.
I know, too soon, too
Stay
soon.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Yep. Yay.
This is completely unrelated, Alyssa. So sorry, I'm
No,
derailing this.
you're
So
fine.
for my birthday, my husband took me to Beacon Hill Books and Cafe in Boston,
Mhm.
and they gave me the cutest little bookmark with a squirrel on it. So I'm
Oh,
gonna give it to you the next time I see you because I know you love squirrels.
oh my gosh, Jordan, you're gonna make me cry. That is the most thoughtful thing. Yes, for all you viewing and watching, Squirrel Appreciation Day is the day before Jordan's birthday on January 21st. So mark your calendars. Everyone, please celebrate both Squirrel Appreciation Day and Jordan's birthday, the 21st and 22nd of the year, two most important days of the year. Jordan, that's really sweet. Thank you. I
Yeah,
do
you're
also
welcome. I just remembered as I was sitting here, like, oh shoot, I forgot. I needed to give this to Alyssa.
That's very sweet. Well, thank you. I look forward to that. So this is a really like short chat tonight. We just, we're both tired and, sometimes the 1 year celebrations tend to be kind of long and withdrawn. We just want to pop in and just say, yay, happy 1 year. This is our new format. And these are the book we're reading right now. It's just like a little check-in, nothing too crazy. But we'll definitely have a longer chat next month when we interview our very special author, which I'm very excited about. So on that note, Jordan, are you currently reading anything?
Am. And actually, the book I'm reading is by someone that we interviewed on Books and Bindings. We interviewed Amanda Dykes back it was sometime in the spring. I don't remember when, but I'm reading her new book, All the Lost Places, and I am hooked. I'm only 25 pages in, but she has such a way of setting up a story and drawing you in. Like, I am on the edge of my seat. I've been reading it on my lunch breaks for the past day. No, just today. And I'm like, dang it, my lunch break's over. I gotta go back to work. But yeah, super good. What are you reading?
Just want to comment really quick. I finished reading, that was my last book of 2020.
Oh,
Last book of last month. That I read, All the Lost Places. And so it's still fresh in my mind. So I'm so happy you're reading it right now. And then we can talk all about it. Maybe we should just have a chat about that.
Yeah, that would be fun. Forget our new format.
We're just reevaluating everything again. But yeah, you have to let me know what you think because
I will.
Okay.
There are a few authors. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Go for it.
There are a few authors that I like. Anything they write, I would buy. Kristen Hanna, I think, is one of them. And Amanda Dykes is another. And I'm sure there's a couple others too. I just can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, Amanda Dykes' work is so, so good.
Honestly, truly, yes, everything. I've read everything she's written, plus her short stories, but I haven't read her 2 stories in like the anthology collections, but I have them on my shelf. I just haven't gotten to them yet. But everything's so good. I think you've read all of them, but yours is the night. Is that true?
Yes, I do have it. It's in one of these stacks. I'm sitting next to my TBR stack. Yeah, I have all of them. Yours is the last one.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
They're so good. The ones that I've read so far. And All the Lost Places too is really good so far.
Perfect. I love to hear that. I look forward to your final thoughts and your thoughts in between. So I'm currently reading, I have them right here. I'm a visual person, so I'm going to hold them up. I'm currently reading A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I'm that much through, like I've read that much, I have that much left, but like half of this is like appendices or whatever. So I'm almost halfway through. It's pretty good. I'm reading also Moment of Truth by Casey West. I love, I am a sucker for contemporary high school romances. It's such a weird, like, but it's cute. They're all cute. There's nothing like weird. Well, there might be weird, like, because they're awkward teens, but like, it's not like content weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
if they're just sweet, lighthearted, you can, it's like literally gulping down a drink of water. They go down so easy. You know what I mean? So these are just fun. I really enjoy her writing. I have like all her books. I have not started this yet, but I feel like I should because a very dear friend who unfortunately passed away did give me this book. And so I decided because of that, I don't want to get rid of it. It's kind of like a memento. So I'm going to read it and see how I feel about it. The cover is very intriguing. So
I like it.
I
like
know.
the little puppy.
Yeah, me too. And all the bees and the birds, and I think it's middle grade. And it's during the Great Depression. So we'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see. Jordan, you might actually like this. So
Okay, yeah, tell me how
I'll
it is.
yeah, I haven't even started it yet, but it does look good. I know the author wrote Wolf Hollow, and I've heard interesting things about that book. I haven't read it. So yeah, this is interesting. And then of course I'm reading my Bible, currently in Hebrews. So that's good. And oh, I'm also reading Fairy Fruit by Charlotte English, and it's an ebook. So I'm reading a lot right now,
Nice.
but I don't read like I'm not like I'm spacing it out, so I'm not like reading like 200 pages per book a day. Like that'd be crazy. So
Yeah, I can't do that. I like to
no.
savor it.
Hmm.
You mentioned Bible reading. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So my husband and I have been doing a chronological Bible reading plan so it's supposed to be a year plan, but we're at like a year and a half, which is fine. I think it's the heart that counts. If your
Yep.
heart is dedicated to it and if you're taking it in and spending time with the Lord, that's what matters.
Mhm.
um, but anyways, side note, I'm in John. Well, okay, so with the chronological reading plan, it brings you through the books chronologically in the order they were written and event wise. So like even though Job was the first book written, the plan starts out Genesis 1 through 3 because those were the first events to happen. But then after Genesis 1 through 3, it takes you through the whole book of Job. So anyways, that's just been a really cool reading plan. So I'm in the Gospels right now, and it's bouncing from gospel to gospel, which has been really cool.
That's
That was
awesome.
really long-winded, but
No, I'm so glad you mentioned that. Is this the Bible plan you mentioned a few episodes ago? Is it the same
yeah,
one?
yeah.
What's it called? Is it the
It's
blue?
yeah, Blue Letter Bible or Blue Letter Bible chronological reading plan, something like that. If you
So
type it
long.
in on Google, it'll be the first thing that comes up, probably.
Okay. I'm like, it's such
Yeah.
a long title. Um, no, that sounds great. I remember you mentioned that before. Um, I'm almost done with so I've been reading chronologically, not the same chronological that you have, but like just from Genesis all the way to Revelation.
Mhm.
From maybe last year I started or the year before, I can't remember, but I've just been going slowly, sometimes rereading stuff, sometimes skipping around a little bit, but mostly just going straight through. And so I'm not really on track for anything. I'm just, similar to you, it's the heart that matters. I'm just reading to be diligent and spending time with the Lord. Um, so I'm in Hebrews and eventually like I'm so close to being done to be like, wow, I read the
You are
Bible
close.
through for the first time completely ever in my
No
life.
way.
I haven't I'm pretty sure in my church right now is going through Revelation, so I've read most of Revelation now, but I don't think I've never read the Bible through sequentially like this before. But I've read most of the books just standalone by themselves. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, it'll be great to just be like, wow, I read every single verse. Now I can go back and restart or start a new plan or do something. So it's been really great. Definitely growing a lot in that. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
So
fun.
cool.
It's great that we both have different plans that that we've been working on. So
Uh-huh. Oh, Alyssa, this has been such a good chat. I am so excited for Books and Bindings 2.0, revamped, recharged.
woo woo. This is obnoxious. I'm sorry.
Uh, is Mooey like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, he probably is. I think he's sleeping in the other room. And here's the balloon again. Yeah, I actually, in case he came in, I did have his little party hat too, but
Oh,
just pretend he's here, everyone. Little
we'll
Moo. Oh,
Photoshop him in.
yeah, Photoshop. Um, but yeah, this has been so sweet, Jordan. Short and sweet, perfect, great. I mean, I think it's funny that you and I got so used to seeing each other in these hats as we're talking this whole time.
Oh yeah,
I know, I like forgot it was on my head. But this was so sweet and special. I love you
I
and you're
love you
great.
too.
And I'm so thankful we do this together.
Me too.
Yeah.
We'll see you all in March.
Yeah.
No, Yeah, March. I was like, what month are we
Yeah, but this
in?
is February, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, our 1 year. And we'll see you guys with our author we are interviewing. So
Mhm.
if you have any guesses as to who it might be, put that person's name in the comments below. And Jordan and I are trying to be better at responding to your comments in a timely fashion. So if it takes a little while, we apologize. We are not ignoring you. It just, life is busy. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and we love you guys, even though we don't know some of you, but that's okay.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, sorry. Awkward introduction. Okay. Felt an awkward noise. All
Oh,
right.
that's funny. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Alyssa.
Love you.
Love you too.